All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the NBA show. It's Tuesday, July 18th, and the Cleveland Cavaliers won the Summer League championship over my Houston Rockets, unfortunately. We'll talk about that. James Harden wants to go to the Clippers. I really think the Raptors should trade for Damian Lillard. We'll talk about Siakam. Solo show today. I hope Luke or Nick joins us. I'm not quite sure though if they will be. I'm assuming somebody will pull up. But anyways, I have some opinions. I've been working on some takes here regarding specifically Toronto, just because I don't think the East is that good. I really I think it's very, very, very competable. And if I was a team in the Eastern Conference with an already built roster, I don't know why I wouldn't trade for Siakam or I said that wrong. What's up, Luke?
What's up?
Don't like this LeBron thing in the back. Let's do Joel for the day.
Ryan Joel again.
Joel Embiid orders the Sixers. Did he really?
I saw the thing yesterday that said the Sixers think he wants to stay his entire career there.
What's up, Jalen? Yeah, that's what I saw.
Yeah. And then there's another one, I guess it says Joel Embiid wants title with Sixers or another team. All right, so never mind. Pretty conflicting reports. Pretty conflicting reports, yeah.
Oh, here we go. Joel Embiid hasn't talked to his Sixers about possible interest in trade. Neither Joel
He's not
Embiid
leaving right now.
have communicated. Embiid recently spoke openly about the possibility for another team of playing for another team in his quest to win a title.
Yeah.
Well, so all right, James Harden. What's up, Jalen? James Harden wants to be a Clipper, and he's whipping out either the fat suit or he's just gonna get really fat.
He's whipping out the fat suit again, I think.
If I'm the Clippers or if I'm the Sixers, who are the Clippers giving me, or are they assuming that with Maxey, I guess they're that sold on Maxey. What's up, Joshua?
Are they that sold? I guess, yeah, they are that sold on Maxey.
I mean, I guess.
What is it? I gotta find this fucking hilarious. There's this hilarious ass meme. I don't think I sent it, and I don't think I sent it in the chat. I think I might have just sent it to Cyro, but it was of Dan Levitard. It was Dan Levitard saying that Tyler Hero was better than Tyrese Maxey, and I'm sending the picture into the chat. Right now,
I saw what's his face?
Look
Jason McIntyre meme that comment on that.
Yeah, look at the chat. Look at the picture that I sent in the chat.
That's a good one. Are those the actual stats? I love those memes. So.
I'm pretty sure those were the stats from their last 4 years, if I'm not mistaken.
Man, Maxey averages that little at point guard, or just in general. I guess it's not even Maxey.
I mean, he's a third option, so he can't. It makes sense.
Is he the third option? Tobias Harris? I guess it is Maxey.
Then he'd be the fourth, I guess, if we're talking about Tobias Harris. So it makes sense why he didn't average that much. But I just love that meme.
Yeah, that's a good one. Ooh, his assist numbers dropped this year from 4.5 to 3.5.
Yeah, Tyler Hero did have better stats. Oh, that's funny. Fucking hell.
Did you watch the game last night?
I did not watch the championship game last night.
Wow. Ridiculous.
Did the Rockets win?
No.
They lost? I guess Isaiah Mobley was MVP, yeah. Wow. So
it was bad. I mean, the Cavs were just better. I kind of had a feeling that the Rockets would fall down to earth at some point.
The two undefeated teams. Sam Merrill, Utah State legend, had 27 points.
Yeah, he was on fire. Amani Bates was on fire, but I mean Mobley Mob was really cooking. Cyro didn't get my horrible joke last night, but
yeah,
I thought that was pretty obvious.
He took it too seriously, man. Yeah, come on now.
I texted in the chat saying, "Why is Mobley even allowed to play in this? He's like an all-star."
He's like, it's actually
Cyril was like,
Mobley's
"What?"
brother. It's actually Isaiah Mobley. It's like, no fucking shit, it's Isaiah Mobley.
Cyril, we've been doing this for over a year. I'm aware that is Isaiah Mobley.
No shit, it's Isaiah Mobley, bro. It's the joke.
But yeah, he won MVP.
Yeah.
Good for him.
First team All Summer League was Keontae George, Sam Merrill, Orlando Robinson, Hunter Tyson, and Cam Whitmore. First team All Summer League. Sam Merrill, first team All Summer League.
Sam Merrill made first team. Huh.
Sam Merrill.
Leonard Miller.
Sam Merrill earned himself a roster spot.
Yeah, for sure.
He did. He 100% did.
No Leonard Miller on that list?
No Leonard Miller. Leonard Miller was not even on the second team, believe it or not. Second team was Max Christie, Javon Freeman, Liberty for the Bulls, Xavier Moon for the Clippers, Amani Bates, obviously, Jabari Smith, and Jalen Wilson.
Okay.
So shout out Jay Will. Shout out Jay Will putting on for the Jayhawks. Second team. Shout out.
Yeah. Amani Bates. I tweeted Amani Bates. It'll be unfathomable. He wasn't a lottery pick in 5 years last night. That's jumping the gun. But I love Amani Bates.
Amani Bates played really well in the summer league.
He demonstrated a lot of his other. So did Isaiah Mobley. They both demonstrated a lot last night.
Yeah,
like Amani Bates was passing.
But Amani Bates has been hooping all summer league.
He was just making really smart reads, really smart plays, smart passes, smart cuts, and I'm very excited about Imani Bates, and I'm
good for the Cavs, man. Good for the Cavs.
Yeah,
let me.
We have. See, my thing with the Rockets here, as Josh and Jalen are saying here, like the Rockets had no size all summer league. We had literally nobody except like Matthew Mayer is 6'9".
That's like the tallest guy they had.
But whenever I watched all the Houston Rockets summer league games, and I never thought to myself like, wow, we are unstoppable. Like our summer league team is so good. It was more of like, wow, we are undefeated still. What's up, Aaron? Like I just never felt like we were that good of a summer league team when Jabari and Tari were off of us, I should say.
It's also just like it's a summer league, so even if they were, it's like they're not
I don't know.
To be unbeatable.
I know what you mean, but if in theory we had Amin Thompson, Jabari Smith Jr., and Tari Eason and Cam Whitmore out there on the court, what's up, Arch? Wow.
Yeah, but like
that's an unstoppable summer league roster.
Yes, but those guys aren't supposed to play every game. So it's like they didn't. And like Cam Whitmore obviously did play almost pretty much every game, and he played really well. Like,
well, he won Summer League MVP.
Summer League MVP. Like,
you see here, Arjun. This is
Max Christie.
The thing is, you'll be able to get away with this comment for maybe I'd say 2 years. I think you'll be able to get away with this comment for 2 more years.
I don't even think you can get away. You might not even be able to get away with this by the end of the year.
Well, no, because remember, Max Christie will have a role with the Lakers by the end of the season. Amani Bates won't with the Cavs.
You don't think Amani Bates might have a lot? Here's my hot take. You ready for this? Amani Bates will have a larger role with the Cavs than Max Christie will have with the Lakers this season. That's my hot take.
What? Wait, can you say that again?
Amani Bates will have a larger role with the Cavs than Max Christie will have with the Lakers this season because none of them are going to have a role. So,
I don't buy a 19-year-old having a prevalent role.
Exactly, and I don't buy Max. Exactly, that's my point. I don't buy Max Christie having a role with the Lakers.
Max Christie had a role on the Lakers in his rookie season, which was last year.
He was
19, if you remember it.
What happened to Max Christie? What did Max Christie exactly do? Like,
he played 41 games in his rookie season as a 19-year-old draft pick.
He played 41 games. That's not a role, man. That's not. He played he averaged like 3 points a game or whatever. Played 12 minutes a night. Most of that garbage time. Didn't play when it got to the end of the season. Amani Bates is going to do the same thing.
He had 3 starts.
Amani Bates is boo-hoo. Amani Bates is going to do the same thing.
They're giving Max Christie the.
Amani Bates is going to do the same thing that Max Christie did. They're not really going to play much. They'll play sporadically. Show some flashes of them being potentially good.
No, you know what? I think Amani Bates will have. I think by the end of the season, he's a microwave scorer. I don't know why they can't. That's like exactly what Amani Bates is exactly what the Cavaliers need.
Yeah, he's exactly what they need.
The cream rises to the top. But Max Christie, you're forgetting about his. He's going to have a huge second year here.
Maybe I just don't buy the Max.
A garbage time equals a roll. Ooh. He did have 3 starts. Let's take a look at Max Christie's second half split. I'm telling you, man, Max Christie's ready to break out, and it's slightly biased because he's born in my town. But
Am I good now? My mic was bugging a little bit just now.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he played 6 games post All-Star break.
Yeah, like that's the thing.
They only got more players.
Yeah, they added a bunch of guys. They added their rotation on the bench, and then he just kind of stopped playing.
Well, hey! In the month of
19,
January,
though. He was 19 though at the start. Like he's a rookie. Like the team
Month of
team was trying to make a playoff push. Like
17 minutes.
Like it's not Max Christie's fault that he didn't play. Like the team just didn't need a 19-year-old to play big minutes for them down the stretch.
Yeah.
They were trying to make the playoffs. Cavs are going to be in the same boat. So like Amani Bates probably won't get much minutes. He'll be like Christie. He'll play like mostly garbage.
A little more lax.
What's up?
Scoring wise, I think their depth is a lot more lax. Scoring wise. Ooh, I like it. Max Christie in the month of January, 17 minutes, 14 games played, 5 points. Okay, 51 from the field, 44% from downtown, 88 from the free throw line. This is a future 50, 40, 90 player we're talking about here, obviously. Hence
that's not bad, actually.
January. And so.
I mean, for the full year, he was like 41, 40, 42, and then 88.
Oh, no shit. We just pulled up. What's up, Nick?
What's up?
I had to eat my eggs first. I had some eggs, and I wanted to make sure I was fueled for the show.
Yeah, we've just been talking about the most impressive Summer League championship run since the 2016 Bulls, of course.
Well,
since
it almost
Bulls.
was because
the Bulls is the most impressive, obviously, but you know.
Oh, Jackson with the eye. Oh, Luke, you know, I wore something. I wore this because Cyro's not here, and I wanted to make Cyro also feel at home too. You and Luke.
I thought Cyro was.
Yeah. Oh wow. Let's go.
Where'd you acquire that?
I bought this.
Where'd you get that?
Did you buy that solely because of Cyro and Luke?
No,
or just because it's cool too.
It's cool. I bought this senior year of high school.
Yeah.
Senior of high school for $40 on the website.
That's fucking
Who
sick.
is it?
Me, myself, and I. America.
Nice. It's America.
It's a shirt, man. That's just a shirt.
It's a baseball. It's supposed to be like a baseball jersey. I should get Cyro's name. I should get Luke.
Yeah, you got to get our names on there.
It looks like a 90s Giants or the Miracle on Ice.
Yeah,
it looks like a Miracle on Ice. Yeah,
it's
so
Miracle on Ice inspired.
You know what movie I watched on Sunday? Nick's favorite movie, Nick's favorite sport movie of all time. I watched it on
Hoosiers?
Sunday. No, I've never
like
seen
Mike.
No,
you've never seen Hoosiers?
I'm being sarcastic about his favorite movie. What's up, Thomas? Man, I hope you're doing good.
So it's a shit sports movie.
Well, to Nick, it's one of my favorite sports. It's probably my favorite sports movie.
What is it like? I don't know, like Little Giants or something.
Ever played?
No, it's golf, or it's not golf. I had a dog named after the leading character.
I feel
what, Happy Gilmore?
Fuck that you don't know that. No, this is 4 letters. He was a football player at my favorite college.
Oh my God, Rudy.
Rudy Rudiger. Yeah.
Hey, you know what? Nick, you're not alone in hating that movie. Joe Montana hates that movie too.
Yeah,
Joe Montana obviously isn't a big Jon Favreau fan because we get a young Jon Favreau, and then we also get a very young Vince Vaughn, who's kind of like a huge DB.
Yeah,
he's the running back. I forgot Vince Vaughn was in that movie.
Yeah, he's just a side role. But
he's one of my favorites.
Fucking Joe Montana hates that movie. I hate Joe Montana. I think Joe Montana doesn't like Rudy because I saw the interview. It's like where they talking about they basically making fun of the kid.
There's Rudy reminds me of this one kid that Nick knows that went to my school and was on my freshman floor at Loyola. I can't remember his name. It might have been like Christian or something. He was in a frat. And this guy was such a fag. And Rudy reminds me exactly of him. And Nick, William. He reminds me of this Josh from college.
Oh
Nick
my
grew up
god!
with.
Yeah, you know what?
Rudy?
He kind of.
It's like this guy. It's like just like this. I think the other guy's rich. Rudy wasn't rich, but like, you know how the whole movie is like.
Okay, well, Rudy definitely
overglorification
wasn't
of Rudy.
poor, man. Rudy was not poor. Let's be real about this shit. He went to Notre Dame without a football scholarship.
But
You gotta be rich for that.
But he worked tirelessly at a cafe. He was a server.
I know, but that's not the
student.
You gotta
loans.
be rich. You gotta be rich to go to Notre Dame without.
I didn't catch the vibe that his family was rich in the movie.
Yeah,
I think
because
the movie's
it's a movie.
Yeah, I think that's what Joe Montana doesn't like. Yeah.
Yeah, Joe Montana. He literally said he didn't like the movie. Like Joe Montana's like, that's not actually how it went down. He's
exactly.
Like,
that's why.
He's like the team.
I mean.
He's like the team didn't do the Jersey shit or whatever. Joe Montana just doesn't like the movie.
And everybody hated Rudy.
Yeah, everyone hated
exactly,
Rudy.
and that's why I compare him to William, because it's like, oh, it's this rich he likes.
If you see like a real image of Rudy, I think you kind of get the feel. Like you get why he might have been hated. He's also wearing a Sox hat, so yeah, that's an L.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
No, go Sox, man.
Yeah.
I'll root for the Red Sox, not the White Sox.
Dude, you know what? It was a sad. There was a movie I was watching recently that almost made me cry. And as I was watching it, I was like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" No, it was something stupid, like Rudy.
Marley and Me. That's pretty sad.
That movie is very sad.
I guess he overcame poverty, dyslexia. I guess Rudy is kind of just me. I think I'm the.
So Rudy's just a nice guy. Joe Montana shouldn't be hating him, is what we're getting from this.
Yeah, he was a 5'6" defensive end.
He played edge in the movie.
Yeah, he played edge once.
He was a fucking edge rusher in the movie.
They said get in there for special teams, kid, but you ain't playing. That's why we're putting you in edge rusher.
5'6", and that's like. I'm you should not be playing football at 5'6".
Yeah,
like,
you literally there's no position for you. Like unless you're like 5'6" and like 200 pounds like a muscle hamster, you literally you cannot be playing football.
Yeah, poor Rudy. He did to his brain. Like you're just damaging your brain, and it's smaller than.
Hey, he damaged his brain for that play though.
For one play.
He got in the game.
And then he got carried off as a joke. Oh,
yeah,
poor guy.
He got carried off because they were making fun of him. And that's why he got carried off.
And then we made an inspirational movie.
We made a movie about it, and this dude is a motivational speaker now. All because
didn't he not even touch the field in that game?
It was like he got in for like a kickoff or something.
I thought that was not true though.
No, I think it was. He did get in the game. And he made a tackle, but I'm pretty sure it was just on a kickoff. So it's like he was a special teamer for one play, I think. I don't know exactly what happened, but I know they carried him off as a joke. At least Joe Montana said it was a joke.
Who's the guy who plays the Notre Dame coach in that movie? Such a classic.
Fucking I don't remember what the actor's name is.
Such a classic
I thought you were gonna say who's the guy who played fucking Rudy. And I'm like, dude, that's Samwise Gamgee.
Yeah. I can't wait for the Nick Bavaro movie to come out.
It's canon. It's canon that Rudy is in the same universe as Lord of the Rings. After Samwise was done playing football at Notre Dame, he went to go join the Hobbits.
Who the fuck is this guy's name?
The name of the coach who plays
Dan Devine.
Jason Miller is the name of the guy who played Eris Barsegan.
Who's Eris Barsegan?
The coach.
No, the coach was like Dan Devine or something.
Wait, Eris Barsegan was the other coach. The guy's name was Chelsea Ross. Was the coach Dan Devine?
Yes, Dan Devine. Chelsea Ross.
What has this guy been in?
Dude, this guy is. Oh, is he in the Matrix? He's in the Matrix.
Is he in the Matrix?
This guy's in the Matrix.
It doesn't
Look
say
at his
that
face.
he is. It doesn't say that he is in his cast. He's in Hoosiers though.
He is.
He's in Hoosiers, dude. Who the fuck was he in Hoosiers?
He's a whole 8 inches taller than Rudy. He could have played defensive end.
This guy. Why didn't this guy
He's in the
suit up at the
dilemma.
end,
When's
man?
he in the dilemma?
Wait, he's in that?
When?
That seems like a shitty movie for him to be in.
He's Thomas Fern in the dilemma.
I don't remember who that guy is. I'm gonna be honest with you. I haven't seen that fucking movie in years. Oh my god.
Just saw that movie recently.
He had to work. He just wanted to work with Vince Vaughn again, I guess.
And John Favreau's not in there.
John Favreau's under that. Kevin James is in that one.
Yeah.
I guess Rudy did tackle the quarterback. I guess it did happen. I'm
Yeah, I guess Rudy made a play.
nice. Rudy made a play.
Dude,
Alright.
I don't know how. This is the most familiar face in Hollywood movies.
Oh, he's in the
late
fucking.
90s.
He's in the Express. I didn't know that. I don't remember
I've
him from
seen-
that either.
None of these movies.
Oh, the Express is It's the one about that fucking Browns running back who got cancer and like never played a game for them. It's
Mhm.
Ernie Davis. He was really good in college. The Browns retired his jersey.
Wow.
Yeah.
He won the
The best-
Heisman. He won the Heisman.
Dude, where?
The
I
best-
you gotta see which guy this is. Oh, that still doesn't pop up. It's just him at the fucking. He kind of looks like Billy Bob Thornton's cousin. Like he looks like he could be related to Billy Bob Thornton.
Thomas Perry. That sounds like an unbelievable experience. Watching Finding Nemo.
Yeah, that would be
Graham
insane.
Grandma's. Yeah, that seems
I
a
love
little
Jennifer
too much.
Connelly. I
I'd
also
be
love
really
Winona
sad
Ryder.
Nemo got lost.
Oh, nice.
Really happy they find Nemo.
I'd be so worried they're not gonna find him.
Yeah, like where the fuck is Nemo?
It's like Nemo, why are you not back? Why are you not back at fucking home, Nemo? Nemo, don't go there. Don't go deep into the water. You're gonna get lost.
Oh. I've watched Harold and Kumar, but I haven't watched it full. I've only seen parts. Joshua.
Oh my god, that's fucking classic. All of them are classics. All three.
I do want everyone to understand the greatest sports movie of all time is Like Mike, the first one, with little Bow Wow. And he
Yes.
I mean, this is the NBA show. They really need the Los Angeles Knights. I think replace the Clippers with the Knights.
Yeah, and get fucking what's the name of the basketball player in the movie? Like Tracy whatever.
Oh my God,
Tracy.
Tracy.
It's Tracy something. Because the dude that Morris Chestnut plays. Tracy
Walker.
Reynolds. Tracy Reynolds.
Reynolds.
Get Tracy Reynolds on the LA Knights.
I watched Like Mike every single day. I think till the age of 4 or 5. From like 3 to 5.
That is a
watched
great movie. That is a
Yeah.
great movie.
I love that movie with all my passion and heart.
Never seen that movie. You know the best sports movie
You're
is the
missing
one about
out.
KD.
You are missing out. Oh,
You-
Thunderstruck.
Thunderstruck.
Thunderstruck is like Mike, but cooler because it has John Belushi's brother as the high school head coach. So when you get the fact that they got Jim Belushi to do that movie, that makes it better. Thunderstruck is probably the best sports movie of all time. If we're gonna be
So
honest.
like it's basically Like Mike and Space Jam combined with a white kid, and he's not
Yeah.
an orphan. Dude, Jackson. You
Pretty
have to watch
much.
Like Mike. You have to.
That is the best way to describe Thunderstruck.
Yeah, it's a great one, but you're gonna love Like Mike. You gotta watch it. You gotta skip.
Yeah,
it.
you actually, if you've seen Thunderstruck, you got to watch Like Mike.
Thunderstruck's freaking
Thunderstruck
classic.
is a classic. Thunderstruck's a classic, obviously.
Yeah. I don't really like
Oh
sports
my-
movies. That
Oh
much.
my god, that is such a great movie. I haven't thought about that movie in so long.
It's
Fucking
so good.
Thunderstruck. Thunderstruck is such a good movie. Oh my god.
The acting, KD, just what an acting performance.
What an
Just
acting
watch it
performance
on-
from KD. Oh man. It's almost as good as that one Nike commercial that like he did with like the one where it's like him and Paul George, where Paul George is like, "Shut up, this is Hot Tub Book Club time." You ever seen that commercial? It's the more than a game one.
Are they sitting on a couch?
Well, LeBron is because they play 2K with LeBron, and he's like, "What are you talking about? This is preparation." And they're just playing 2K. That's such a good commercial.
The funniest guy in the NBA.
He is probably the funniest guy in the NBA.
Wait, so Jim Belushi was the head coach and Robert Belushi was the assistant coach.
Robert Belushi is the assistant. I forgot about that. Oh my god. Oh my god.
What did this movie get on Rotten Tomatoes? People also search for Like Mike is the first thing that pops up.
Oh my god. What did this get on Rotten Tomatoes, dude? There's no way it got a good score.
Oh, Jim Belushi's a legend.
27%.
Yeah.
But 70% audience.
Yeah, that's
score.
fucking right. The audience score is the real ones. We know.
Like
Dude,
Mike better have gotten a higher score.
Dude, Robert Belushi is in this?
Like Mike got a 57%.
But audience score?
Critics. 52%
Oh, critic score.
audience. The
Wait,
audience
it got
didn't like
less audience score than critics?
Yeah.
What?
I'm changing that. I gotta.
What? Bro,
Yeah.
there is no way. Oh my god, it is Robert Belushi. That is so fucking funny. That is so funny, dude.
Little Giants. That's also a great movie.
Well, yeah, that's a banger.
Wow. I'm just seeing all these. They made a lot of good sports movies. We haven't made good movies since.
Since Thunderstruck came out, really is like the
Yeah,
downfall of sports movies. Like that marked the end. Like the Mayans said that was going to be the end of the world in 2012. It was just the end of good sports movies. But like,
fucking literally, like name a good sports movie that's came out since. I can't.
You can't think of one since Thunderstruck.
Yeah, there's nothing. You can't. The world has not.
The fucking Belushi brothers. Oh my god. I remember watching that movie when it came out. I didn't know who the fuck Jim Belushi was, but my dad knew who Jim Belushi was.
It's like, why the fuck is he in this movie?
Why the fuck is he in this movie? That's John Belushi's brother. And I'm like, who's John Belushi? And he's like, oh, this dude on Saturday Night Live. Oh my god.
What a trip.
Dude, wait, hang on a second, dude. Wait, which one was he again? What character? Fucking Eugene Levy was in Like Mike.
Oh my god, yes.
He is the fucking Frank Bernard.
He's the owner of the Knights.
Yeah, the owner of the Knights. The fucking I couldn't remember what his name was, but oh my god, yeah. Yeah, okay, Like Mike is the second best basketball movie behind Thunderstruck.
And I guess they're gonna make like a 2016 Bulls Summer League movie soon. So
a docu-series?
Hopefully.
Yeah, like a docu.
We have a movie and we have who do we have? So like we bring obviously Morris Chestnut back. He's in the movie.
I've not seen Greater. I gotta watch this now.
Have you guys ever heard the song White Flag by Ditto? I will go down.
No, I don't believe I've heard that song.
I will.
You sound exactly like her. You sound exactly like her. You know, it's a very good impression.
All right, guys. Hold on. One second. It is Tuesday, July 18th. This is the biggest day for me as co-host of the NBA show. I'm joined here by Laker legend fan Arjun Baba.
Wait, this is my first time being here. I just want to say thank you.
What's up, man?
I really didn't appreciate the Max Christie kind of like. But
You didn't like my Max Christie slander.
yeah, I wasn't a big fan of that because I think he's just I don't know. I think 40% from three. He's going to give me lockdown defense. He's going to be a 50-40-90 guy going forward.
Yep.
So I think that was just disrespectful, but just coming in here. So
It's a small sample size, 17 games in January, but it's plenty.
Yeah, it's a really small sample
It's
size,
plenty, but
man.
it's plenty.
And
It's
he
fun.
looks
Is
like
it?
Kobe.
he does look like Kobe, but yeah.
He's Kobe.
Well,
Oh.
Arjun,
I literally, Jackson's been asking me to come in here, but I just it's just like this is the perfect day where I just like have barely anything to do at work. So I was just like, this is just great to come in.
I've mentioned you on this show numerous times.
I've popped in. I've been watching a lot of the shows. I love it. I love this.
Oh,
stuff.
sweet.
Yeah.
Do you have? I haven't heard any of your takes in too long.
Yeah, I know it's like out of the season.
Yeah.
I think the Rockets look good. Like going
Yeah.
to your team, I think the Rockets look great. I love Sengun. I call him Penguin because
Yep.
he's like he just like, looks so good. Like I feel like he's like gonna be like Jokic, but like just like a lot younger right now. So he's looking good. I really like him.
Maybe Jokic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe Jokic.
He's 20 years old still.
Yeah.
I don't.
That's the most improved player next year, I think.
He's 20. He could be. That'd be if Max doesn't have carve out a role quick enough, and Poole.
Where's the main host of the show?
He's
driving
driving.
back from Vegas right now.
You replaced him.
Yeah.
You're the new main host.
Yeah.
So Arjun's a huge Laker fan or LeBron fan.
Your name's Luke?
Yeah.
Nice to meet you, Luke. I'm Arjun.
Yeah, nice to meet you, man.
Nice to meet you, man.
This is that's Ciro's bro.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah. This is our lawyer.
Oh, you're a
Basically,
lawyer?
yeah. Well, I'm about to be, maybe.
Oh,
I gotta
nice.
graduate law school first.
That was
I'm
like
starting my second year.
yeah, that was one of my like things I wanted to do, but I don't know. I like thought it would be too much reading, so I just
Yeah, it's a lot of fucking reading, man. That's all we do. Oh man.
It's better to watch Max Christie highlights instead. To be
Yeah,
honest.
it's way better.
Yeah,
It's way better. It's enjoyable.
do.
Especially pull up his Rolling Meadows high school highlights. Chicago boy, well Arlington Heights boy, Rolling Meadows boy. That's why I believe in Max Christie, is because I hear the hype from him from the Rolling Meadows kids every day.
Well, he's from your guys' hometown then, pretty much.
Pretty close.
Where our high school was.
Yeah, and some of our friends went to high school at his high school, so they love Max Christie. It's not a basketball high school whatsoever.
He went where Jimmy G went.
So he was just
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Jimmy G went there too? No shit.
Yeah.
Just breed athletes.
Yeah, that's
That's what
Max
they say.
Christie and Jimmy G. They do breed athletes.
Yeah, I didn't know Jimmy G was from this area too.
Yeah, he played at like Eastern Illinois, I'm pretty sure.
There's actually a girl you know that went to that high school from Loyola.
Who
As
Nick
well.
knows?
No, that you know.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't know who. The rappers? The rappers.
No, it's a girl.
Yeah, gotcha.
Yeah. I feel
She
weird
identifies
name
as
dropping
a
like a girl.
Just type it out.
Her name's Ambrin. And she's friends with Claire.
Oh.
So yeah, it doesn't matter.
I have a question for you guys. What do you guys think of like the Bronny James and like Bryce James? Like, what do you guys think of like what they're going to be in the NBA? Because for me, I personally think that Bronny is. I'm going to be following him for the next 20 years. When he'll be the most famous black person in the world for the next 20 years, like his dad is, and so in the world. And then, but yeah, so I'll be following him for the next 20 years, and I'm just wondering what you guys think. What his averages will be. I'm going to go conservative and be like 20 points, 8 assists, and 5 rebounds per game for his career with like 4 championships.
That's conservative. Oh my god.
Championships.
Oh my god.
He follows his dad's footsteps.
What do you
Yeah, I mean, like he's probably gonna be good. Joshua George, bro, finna be Obama.
Maybe
Oh man, Bronny strikes me as like an 18 points per game guy, like a 7 assists guy.
Okay, yeah, that's
Like lockdown defense, like assault, like a really good quality point guard who's gonna make like 5 or 6 All-Star games, something like that.
Okay.
I don't. Obviously, he's not going to be as good as LeBron, but that'd be insane.
To
hold him to that standard would be fucking insane. Like nobody's doing that because, like, well, I mean, there are people who are, but like nobody should seriously be doing that because, like, it's LeBron. That's the GOAT. It's the greatest player of all time.
True.
Somebody will be better than him, but like Bronny probably won't be.
Well,
But it's still going to be a great player.
Yeah.
There's
I got
3 people on this panel.
We all are good with that.
What?
I'm good. I think
Nick's good with it.
I'm more than good with it. I think Bronny's going to be somebody Chicago has been missing for a while. Somebody who would fix the Chicago team. I think the Bulls need to go get Bronny and turn him into the actual Lonzo Ball. I think Bronny.
Yeah, that'd be a cool fit. Yeah.
Yeah,
that'd be a great fit.
Defense,
And they get
I think-
LeBron too. You get a package
and they
deal.
get LeBron.
You get LeBron and you get Bronny.
Maybe
I
DeRozan,
know Bryce.
kind of guy, you know.
I wonder who reaches on Bronny and takes him with like a top 5 pick. unless he like actually surges up draft boards, but like maybe not. But like somebody will reach on him and take him really highly because it's like, well, we know we can get LeBron too, so why the fuck would we not?
Yeah, package deal.
I think he's going to shoot the ball a lot better than we expect. Like his shooting form is just disgusting, in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean he's a better shooter than his dad was at this stage. So,
and everything else, he'll grow a little bit, maybe get a growth spurt. Like I forget people have growth spurt. Like I still think Bronny could grow. Yeah, he could still grow. Who knows? The human body's crazy.
And he's like still like good size. It's not like he's like struggling for height. Like he's not his brother, but like he's still tall.
Yeah,
I think him posted at 6'3".
Point guard kind of thing. Like I don't know if he's gonna be a complete like Lonzo Ball point guard, but he might be like hybrid kind of guy. I feel like he's gonna be really good at defense too, on top of his shooting.
Exactly. He'll be a better Lonzo Ball. He'll be a better at the shooting and defense, and maybe
staying healthy.
Yeah,
Lonzo Ball's so sad though. Like it's so sad that he's like, because he was literally popping off. I went to a Nets game in 2020, well, Bulls game in 2021. I think it was, I think so. And they beat the Nets, and they were playing like Harden, Durant, and I think Irving was playing too. And the Bulls were like rolling, and they won that game. And Lonzo like was just facilitating everything. The whole entire team just looked so different when he was at the helm of it, and it was like just really special to see. It's really sad that he's like not going to be able to play. I don't know if he'll be able to get better, but like he was the leader of that team for sure. So it kind of sucks, but
as Luke knows, the Celtics would have won the NBA Finals with Lonzo at the point guard instead of Marcus Smart. So
maybe.
Honestly,
a healthy Lonzo probably. Like,
are you a Celtics fan, Luke?
Oh yeah.
Gotcha.
Unfortunately.
You think Jaylen Brown's worth $297 for 5 years?
Yeah, because that's what you have to pay.
The Bulls said that with Lavin.
Yeah, but Jaylen Brown's better. So
the Wizards said that with Beal.
Jaylen Brown is also better. So
I'll agree with Luke. I think it's better. I think he is better than Levine. Again, Levine's Levine. Like he's great.
He's better than Levine. He's better than Beal. So it's like you got to pay him. So you can't let Jaylen Brown leave. Like
Jason
Jaylen Browns don't grow on trees. Yeah, Jaylen Browns don't grow on trees. Like,
would you trade him for Dame?
Potentially, yeah. I would like. You'd have to like. He would have to be included in any packages. It's like when they were talking about getting KD, and they like a few years ago, and they were gonna include him in the packages, but they couldn't get a deal.
Doesn't that offend Jaylen Brown?
Oh, I'm sure it does. But like, it's Kevin Durant. And like it's Dame, but like they're gonna pay him. They're like, even if they pay him to trade him, they're still gonna pay him because like you have to.
Yeah, it's what the Raptors should be doing right now.
I think Jaylen Brown would love Portland. He could fix up the city. Jaylen Brown's such a smart guy.
True.
I bet he'll turn into like a social activist, and
I think he is a big social activist.
He kind of is. He kind of is already.
Money. So Jaylen Brown to Portland, and he's like becomes mayor, and then him and Bronny run for president.
He pulls the Kevin Johnson, except instead of like getting arrested or resigning from mayor because of a scandal, he'll like actually be a good mayor.
Exactly. Maybe that's part of the package deal.
You knew that. You got the Kevin Johnson bit.
I love how James have completely blank backgrounds. Like we just have like no like wallpaper or no like just any posters or anything.
Who does?
Luca's got like hats and everything. Me and you, we have like nothing on our
background. Yours is super thin. I got books. I got some.
Yeah, it's like my room's kind of blank. I don't have anything on the wall, but I've got like hats and stuff.
I'm in my childhood bedroom, and I haven't changed. Actually, my wall right here is sports.
Yeah.
Nice.
Classic.
Wait, who was that in the picture?
Albert Pujols.
Is that Albert Pujols?
Yeah, I'm a big Cubs fan, but I loved Albert Pujols.
I mean, he's fucking
great. He just
great.
retired or something like last year?
Yeah, last year was last year. He went back to the Cardinals, and he actually balled out. He came out. He was like old and washed, and then he actually played pretty well last year. So.
Yeah, he was hitting home runs.
Albert Pujols.
He was hitting home runs, but I think they juiced the balls for him. I'm gonna be honest.
What?
Okay, well, like the MLB. No, but it's just my conspiracy theory because like Albert Pujols. So what happened was there was a Friday night baseball doubleheader on Apple TV, primetime game. The first game was Aaron Judge trying to break the home run record, which of course he did because he went yard. And then Albert Pujols needed to get to 700 home runs in the second half of the doubleheader, and he hit 2 home runs. So, look, I'm not saying the MLB changed the baseballs for national TV games, but they admitted to doing that in years past. So I'm just saying.
Really?
Yeah, the MLB, they juiced the balls for national
who?
TV games. Like the Field of Dreams game between the White Sox and the Yankees. Yeah, they admitted that they used different balls for that game than they did for like a random Royals and Mariners game in June at like 1 p.m.
I did not know they admitted to it, but that game.
Yeah, they admitted it. They didn't admit to specifically juicing the balls, but they did admit to using different balls. And that Field of Dreams game was nuts, and there was a shit ton of home runs.
I remember that game vividly because I think Arjun and Jackson will appreciate this. I was at the good old Bulldog Ale House.
Nice.
Watching that game, and I'm like, I saw Aaron Judge at the home run in the 9th, and I'm like, holy shit, Yankees are gonna win this. And then Tim Anderson hits the
Tim Anderson goes yard in the bottom of the 9th. Yeah, like
I remember that.
Because the MLB admitted to doing that, and also like back in the days, like in 2019, every ball was juiced, but like they had to cut back. But I guess they still use the juice balls for some games or whatever.
It's kind of like the NBA in 2008 when we juiced the ball, and we were just like, we're gonna change it to this weird design, and nobody could shoot.
Everybody fucking hated it, and it busted up their fingers and gave them blisters, and they said, "Fuck this ball."
I love that ball. I wanted that ball.
Oh shit, dude. Okay, so yesterday evening, like it was like 4 or 5. I did this one because I thought that it was gonna be they were gonna change it before today. I guess not. So I can't help you guys on this.
Oh no, you just don't use your same.
I just
want to play crossover grid.
Dude, I'll do that. I'll play Pirtle, whatever.
All right, let's do it.
Dude, my score was so good on this one though. I had some really good names for a few of them.
Let's use them.
Okay, so for the Timberwolves and Clippers, we're gonna use the #1 overall pick. This is my only one I'm gonna use, my super good one.
How do you play it?
Oh my god.
#1 overall pick in 1998. He was a draft bust of all draft busts. Clippers and Timberwolves, Michael Olowokandi.
Wait, what's the premise of this? How do you play this?
Elite ball knowledge.
Like Sixers Suns
Would be like Ish Smith.
has got to be a player who's
Smith.
played for both of them.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Yeah, like Ish Smith for Sixers and Suns, for example, or something like that.
Okay.
Or like,
I could do PJ Tucker for the Suns and Sixers.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Like you said, that's right. But you want to get as rare of a score as possible.
Yeah.
So
They like to do that.
want
They
to
would
pick,
keep it in the back pocket.
Low-key player.
Yeah.
like
exactly.
if you can pick like Michael Olowokandi for the Clippers and Timberwolves. Like he was a shit draft bust that like people don't know because he played in the 90s and the 2000s. But like if you could get somebody like that, you want to get a rare person. Whereas like you don't want to get like I can't even think of somebody who's like popular right now off the top of my head.
Gotcha.
Patrick Beverly.
But like yeah, like Pat Bev for like Clippers 76. Well, I guess Pat Bev hasn't played yet for the 76ers, so that wouldn't count. But you know, like you don't want to get some
Wolves.
Yeah, like
Pat
Clippers
Bev
Wolves,
it would be probably 20 something.
yeah, because everybody knows it's still loading.
Yeah.
I had another really good one for Portland and Detroit.
Portland and Detroit.
Like
these are I'm so bad at this game.
Tim Frazier from
I
Portland,
just
Detroit.
literally try to think of like old like
I don't even know who the two players you've guessed.
Tim Frazier was a good college player. He played at Penn State. And he was like he wasn't that good, but like he was an average role player.
Would Robert Covington be one for Sixers Clippers? Or is that too high?
That actually is probably a really good pick. That's probably really good. Because like Robert Covington's not exactly a popular player.
He's popular.
This thing's been lagging, man.
Yeah, it has been lagging.
Game's going mainstream.
It's super fucking annoying. They got to improve it. They got to improve the fucking interface so like I can actually see what score I got. Like Brandon Roy, Timberwolves Blazers.
Oh my god.
That's who I had. But like he might be too popular, but like then again, he played.
No, that's a really good one because he's popular, but I didn't even know he played for the Timberwolves.
That was the other team he played for a year. So Tim Frazier's 0.3.
Oh my god, that is
because like I had Brandon Roy, and then like Fucking who else? I had like, well, I'll let you guys pick because I don't want to like say all of
Covington.
mine.
So Arjun, like less than 10% is good. Because at the end they'll give you the rank.
Yeah, like for example, like well, fuck, man, I don't really. I guess like I like Reggie Jackson is who I had for Clippers Pistons, but that might be too popular.
Yeah.
Because it like I have like it was I never got to see the percentage because it never loaded. But okay, see Brandon Roy 29.8%. Yeah.
Oh
see,
fuck.
Yeah.
That's more than I thought it would be.
I figured Brandon Roy would be really popular. That's why like I was just I couldn't think of a Portland
Should I redo
and I mean you can. I could not think of a Blazer and Timberwolf yesterday when I was doing this, so I just did Brandon Roy as like a cop out because I couldn't think of anybody.
I forgot.
But
player.
and I had do Robert Covington for Clippers because I had Lou Williams for Clippers Philly, but I think that's more popular than Robert Covington, so it didn't load for me. But like I had Lou Will, and then we had
Damn, this
who
is
do we
tough.
have? Like Ish Smith. Ish Smith works for the Suns and the Sixers. And like, well, we can come back to Reggie Jackson for Clippers Pistons because like that one was
3%. Nice.
really.
But damn,
I figured it'd be higher
Yeah.
because people have been talking about Ish Smith a lot more recently because of the Nuggets. But like, I guess like fuck, who did I have for? Oh yeah, no, I that was a pretty good one that I
The
had.
Wolves are a tough franchise. They've been
For
around for very long.
Portland, Philly, I had another really good one.
Portland, Philly.
He was like a top 3 draft pick. He was drafted by Philly, but he didn't really have a ton of success there. He had a bunch of success at like another team or multiple other teams, including Portland.
Ben Simmons.
He had he was rediscovered as a point guard, as a 6'7" point guard.
Ben Simmons.
Michael Carter Williams.
No,
Oh,
you're close. You're close.
Markelle Fultz.
No. He played for the Celtics before going to the Blazers.
Oh, this is a former Celtic.
Yeah, he played for Portland.
Oh.
He got the bag
Isaiah
from
Thomas?
Portland. No. He got the bag from
Oh.
Portland in the year that like Mozgov and Alan Crabb and everybody was getting them checks.
Alan
He got the
Crabb?
bag from Portland. Wait, who'd
Nate
you say?
Robinson.
No, I was just repeating what you said. I just
Yeah.
haven't heard the name Alan Crabb.
Yeah,
in there.
Alan Crabb. Yeah,
Yeah.
Evan
Alan
Turner.
Crabb.
Evan Turner. Blazers and Sixers.
Oh, he's
Evan
the
Turner.
podcast host with Iguodala.
That's true.
8%. Okay, yeah. And
Barkley.
who did
I'm
I
trying
have?
to just go through just
What's
random
up,
people
MC?
in my brain.
Oh, Suns Pistons. I had I don't know. This might be too popular, but I had Markieff Morris, KU legend
Ooh.
for Suns Pistons. But that might be too popular.
Okay.
But I feel like it's around 10% or below. It didn't load for me when I did it yesterday.
Did Mo Harkless play for any of these teams outside of Portland?
I don't believe he did. I don't believe. I don't believe. Oh wow, 7.3%, pretty good.
How can you be more good?
Reggie Jackson's probably too popular for the Clippers and Pistons, so that one.
Yeah.
Too. And obviously Brandon Roy, we can come back to.
I don't want to do Brandon Roy.
No, it's too popular. He's like 30%. I didn't realize he was that high.
Wolves.
And I had one more outside the box pick.
Ricky
And it was
Rubio.
it was for the Timberwolves and the Suns. This guy this guy that I had. He was a top 5 pick.
Wait,
Ricky Rubio.
wait, I got a good one. I got a good one for Timberwolves Portland.
Who?
Sebastian Telfair.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
29.8.
That can't be right. That's got to be like preloaded from Brandon Roy's thing, bro. That cannot be right. There's no
There's
way
just no
29.8% of people. It was. What?
It just
Shit,
doesn't
well-
work for me.
Okay, so who did we have for the others? We had Michael Olowokandi for that one. Okay, so that just
Oh my god. That is
dude,
nutty.
that can't be right. That cannot be right. We had Robert
God
Covington
Damn it.
for the
Players.
Stephen Marbury's cousin, man.
that can't be right. That can't be right. There's no way cuz
There's
there's no way the same amount of people said Brandon Roy as they did Sebastian Thomas. We had Markieff Morris.
I'll look up
For
NBA
that one.
crossover grid right now.
So, Fucking, I had this guy
Ricky
for
Rubio.
the Suns and Timberwolves. He was a top 5 pick. He got his ankles broken by James Harden so badly that James Harden stared at him on the ground before making the shot.
Oh,
Campaign?
Wesley something?
Wesley Johnson, Timberwolves
Oh.
Suns. Wesley Johnson.
I'm doing the Sebastian
Who's a
Telfair. It's
top 5
loading
pick?
right now.
Yeah, Wesley Johnson was a top 5 pick. Dude, there's no way Sebastian Telfair got 30% of the answers.
There's just no way. You're telling me 60% of people guess Sebastian Telfair and Brandon Roy.
I get Brandon Roy. That makes
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah.
Like, everyone
Yeah.
knows Brandon Roy played for Portland, and like you could reasonably think that Brandon Roy, like he played 1 year for the Timberwolves, but like you could reasonably think that. How long did Sebastian Telfair play for either of those teams?
I just remember.
Bro, he
him-
played
I
for-
think it was like
bro,
the
he
start of his
played-
career, right?
The start of his career was Portland for 2 years, and he played 1 season for Minnesota, and he missed half. He missed half
loading.
the fucking year.
It's still loading for me.
So it might not be
Use a
29.8%.
different browser.
Use a different
I
browser.
have to use Google, unfortunately, to share the screen.
It might
Amazing.
not be. It might not be. It might not be. It might just be a glitch, and it might not be the 29.8%.
I'm looking it up right now because this
But,
is
dude,
bothering me so
I'll
much.
try
It was-
Safari.
He played 1 year for Minnesota. And he played 37
That was like
games.
That was
2010,
Kevin-
11.
That's literally what I was thinking about.
The
Was,
Kurt Rambis Timberwolves. That's who he played for.
How do you know about that? How do you know that there's such a thing as a Kurt
2K.
Rambis?
Well, 2K. Well, first of all, Kurt Rambis was the coach of the Timberwolves for like a few years, and he was fucking terrible. But I didn't know that Sebastian Telfair played for the Timberwolves.
Still
Nick knew
loading
that,
on my
and
other
I just
browser.
looked up. I just looked up on my phone what year he played for the Timberwolves, and it was 2010, 2011.
Dude, I just remember playing with. I love the Timberwolves. I was trying to think of Timberwolves players.
Yeah,
I
because
played
that
with
was
in
like
2K.
that was like young Kevin Love, Corey Brewer was on that team, Darko Milicic was on that fucking team.
It's still loading for me, like on all of them. Like they
Same.
don't.
Yeah,
I-
because they don't want to load. That's the problem. Is they
I
don't
think
want
it's
to load.
a crossover glitch.
It is. It's the thing. Like
All right,
like
Clippers,
my
please.
screen, mine that I did yesterday doesn't show the percentages for any of the players. Like I don't know how I did yesterday, but I have like
Oh,
the
it didn't even tell you at the Sebastian Telfair is 2.5%.
There
Okay,
we
do
go.
that. Like
But I think it's
There's-
gonna do the other screen?
no, just do Telfair. Just do Telfair. It should correct itself at some point.
Oh,
Yeah.
let's go.
We just need
I was
one more.
about to say, man. There's no way 30% of those.
Reggie
people-
Jackson is 12.9% for the
Okay,
last
so let's
one.
not do Reggie Jackson then.
No.
Michael Olowokandi, it did load and it went away, but I think he's like 3% or something. Like, and Tim Frazier obviously is nothing.
Did
Like-
Chris Kaman
Covington's
play for?
8.
I'm trying to
What's
think
Lou
of-
Williams? Can
Chris
you check what
Kaman.
Lou Williams is for Clippers Sixers? Because like I feel like it's probably pretty high, but it didn't load for me.
Oh, he didn't play for. Wait,
Clippers
which?
Sixers, Lou Williams, Clippers Sixers.
I'm literally just trying to think of 2010's player, like of my prime 2K.
Yeah, so
time.
like I had Reggie Jackson for this one for the Clippers Pistons, and that one I think that's too popular. Reggie Jackson was 13. You said.
Nick, you said Chris Kaman?
Did Chris Kaman play for the Pistons? I don't know why, but I know he played for the Clippers. I don't.
I
Think,
don't believe he played
did
for the
not.
Pistons.
No.
So
I don't know any Pistons players really.
Reggie
Literally.
Jackson, Reggie
Wait,
Jackson,
do people
obviously.
play for the Pistons?
KCP.
Are they a real franchise?
KCP.
Literally.
Did
KCP didn't play for the Clippers though, did he? KCP never played for the Clippers.
Christian Wood? Christian Wood never played for the Clippers, right? I know he went to like 5 different teams.
Yeah, he never played for the Clippers.
But
This is the hard part. We have two
Marcus
shit
Morris.
franchises, and we got to pick who played for
Blue
both.
Will was 7.4, by the way.
Lou Will was that low?
Yeah. Marcus Morris is 3% Clippers Pistons.
We could do Let's do Marcus Morris.
I
Those are
guess
very good.
this one's a big one. Chauncey Billups.
Yeah.
That's
Marcus
no
Morris.
brainer.
Yeah, Marcus Morris is the one. I had Reggie Jackson. I don't know why I didn't think of Marcus Morris.
1,600? That's crazy, man. People be cheating at this game, like, to get the lowest.
Oh, yeah, because they want to get the lowest score, bro.
Grant.
That's
Wow.
that's like takes the whole like that's defeats. the
Yeah,
purpose.
the whole point is to like find guys that you like don't know.
You don't get a
Like
prize.
Michael Olowokandi.
Sebastian Telfair.
If you
man.
watch enough YouTube videos about biggest draft busts, you'll find Michael Olowokandi in there.
Yeah, I remember him from
What
like,
was Covington? What was Covington? What percent was that?
8.
8.
I think.
8?
Alright.
Okay, that's fine. I'm
Josh
surprised
Giddey.
that Lou
Josh
Will was around
Giddey.
the same.
that is giddy. Yeah,
Well,
Jalen
there you
Green.
go.
Harden gets the
There you
win.
go.
The easiest one
The
ever.
fast
Easiest
win.
fucking one.
Damn.
I like the
I hate when
NBA
it's easy.
crossover grid.
Who's
though.
that guy in the top corner of the screen?
That's the GM of the Rockets, Raphael Stone.
Oh shit! Just watching over us.
Yeah.
Yep. We need
Arjun,
somebody
are the-
to guide us.
Really? Arjun,
There's
is
no
the
better
Laker- are the
developer of young talent
I have
than
this one,
Raphael
too.
Stone and the Rockets.
Back in
Are the Lakers
in our
winning the
quarter.
NBA title next year, or what? Or how are the Lakers winning the NBA title next year?
So
A Kyrie
yeah,
midseason
they're winning
trade.
it. How are they winning it though?
They trade for Dame in January.
Because they have LeBron James,
Bron-
and Anthony Davis.
Yeah. Does Bronny join the team after his USC season is done and just comes in and plays?
I don't know. I don't want to go to my own team and not really be with LeBron. I would want to just build my own career.
Yeah, I
'Cause
think
if it's
LeBron.
year to, like, stir his just ruin his path. I don't know.
Yeah,
Well, you could play in the NBA with your dad.
Own kind of stage.
Yeah. Or you
It
could play
would be
against your
weird to
dad.
play with your dad.
Right.
For
The
a
rest of your
whole.
career would look different.
You could play against your dad.
Ooh,
Then
Lakers
some
need
of
to be
that
careful
aspect
to
of it.
stay.
Yeah, I think that would be better.
but I think LeBron built the perfect player to play with him. Like I think he's excited because like I'm building Bronny to like
Yeah.
be the guard that I've never had.
Because like Bryce won't be his
Yeah,
teammate.
true. He
Bryce is gonna play his spot, so like he knows that he's not gonna be able to play with Bryce because he's not gonna like probably make it that long.
Maybe he'll
But, like-
retire when Bryce comes in. He'll do like he'll coach and then he'll coach like the Hornets and and then buy the Hornets. Just to say fuck you, Michael.
He'll buy the Cavs. He'll buy the Cavs. That's what he'll do.
Get out of here, Gilbert. You're gone.
Yeah, you're gone. It's my team now.
Team for sure. I think that would be like in his plan.
He's player coach. He's kind of like Jack. He's gonna be Jackie.
Like, he's
Moon
Jackie
out there.
Moon, player, coach, owner.
I'm like almost positive that LeBron James will be a player coach. I don't know why, but I just believe that's going to
LeBron
happen.
hates coaching though. He said he would never do it.
He says
he,
he won't
like-
do a lot of things.
Yeah, but like he like legitimately, he's like, I'm a perfectionist. I get mad, so I couldn't be a coach.
I couldn't see LeBron being a coach, honestly.
No, he's like an owner. He's an owner. He's a front office guy.
Vegas. He's the Vegas owner.
He's
You
a
know
front
what's-
office owner guy.
Interim coach for like a week.
LeBron's only
Yeah.
been the highest paid player in the league once in his whole entire career.
He'll
Just a
Pat
fun-
Riley it. He'll Pat Riley it, and he'll insert himself as coach when things are going bad for like a week, and then he'll realize that I don't
Well,
want
this
to
is
do
a
this
really-
anymore.
Good question, actually. Will this be the year we see? Well, we see. I'm gonna insert the C. LeBron declines. No.
Okay, so like a LeBron decline is like still going to be like a 25 per game scorer who averages like 6 assists and 7 rebounds. Like that's a LeBron decline, I guess. So like,
As a Celtics fan, you are really loving LeBron. I really, really like that.
oh yeah, I used to be a LeBron hater, but now I'm a LeBron
My
lover.
aunt is a
But
huge Celtics fan, and because her kids like went to Boston College, and she loves the Celtics, and she hates LeBron.
well, yeah, every Celtics fan hates LeBron for what he did to us. But
Yeah.
like, to be fair, you just got to think we did the same thing to him before he left Cleveland. So like, we got him.
Me, Nick,
got
and
him.
Jordan, this team, so-
Like, LeBron is like, I guess like it's technically a decline if he averages like 25, 6, and 6 or whatever. But like,
yeah.
yeah, this might be the year he declines. But like, that's not a bad thing. Like LeBron declining is still one of the best players in the league. So
I think when he declines, like it's in the regular season, you can see it, but in the playoffs,
yes, like he's still LeBron.
LeBron in the playoffs. Yeah, if he's healthy, like. So if it's just like based on the playoffs, I think they can win it all for sure.
Like we're spoiled. We're spoiled. We get to watch the greatest basketball player of all time in his 20th season still do this. Like,
Maybe
Yeah.
he'll do
or
it
I guess
part-time.
21st now, but
He'll be like a part-time player, play like 2 games a week. I don't know.
yeah.
Udonis Haslam.
Yeah, like but
How is Udonis still making money, dude? Fuck him.
He's got something over Pat Riley's fucking head.
Got some. He's
He
got
doesn't hear any league anymore. Like, what is he doing?
Florida-
He just yells on the bench. He's like the big OG there. I
He's a
guess.
coach. He's basically a coach.
He hasn't done anything in 10 years.
Yeah, he's a coach basically. That's all he is. He's been.
James Spolstra.
He's
a
been an
Florida
assistant
Gator.
coach. He's been an assistant coach for the last 10 years. Yeah, Florida legend.
Shit in Miami. He's not the reason they've won anything. Like, he hasn't done anything for them.
But he was a solid player, and so he's a coach now. Basically, that's why they
You
kept him. He's like basically a coach.
How many
Yeah.
rings does he
Championships
have?
without has him.
3?
Florida legend. He played in the Final Four.
Mm-hmm. 2002, baby.
Yeah.
You remember that one, Nick?
I wasn't really alive to watch him play, or like wasn't my. I don't think I had brain cells yet.
Yeah, it's like
But-
he played in the Final Four in like 2000. We didn't
Yeah.
exactly have great soul. I was born at that. Actually, wait
Yeah.
a second, dude. I don't think I was born. I think I was still like less than a month away from being born when Udonis made the Final Four at Florida.
Luke had TV in the womb.
Yeah, I had
He was
TV in the
fucking-
womb. I was watching UD. I was watching UD highlights, man.
Oh my god, my first Florida memory is literally the national championship against Greg Oden. Like that,
Same.
I
That's my
visual-
first memory.
visually
Like,
remember that, and
That's my first like college basketball memory. Is
Same,
like
like-
that year.
that's exactly.
Like KU
Um,
lost in the first round that year. Like, so like we just didn't really have anything to watch but like Florida. And like Greg Oden was fucking like I remember Greg Oden and Kevin Durant's freshman years. Because
Yep.
like they were
Right.
fucking insane. But like that was my first memory of like hoops really.
Agreed. Wow. Yeah, everyone can bond over the.
I guess
2006
that
Florida
that
Gators.
and like my first like NBA memory I guess was like because I don't really remember the Heat's championship against Dallas, but I remember LeBron getting swept in the finals by the Spurs.
Wow, I didn't watch basketball back then. Damn.
Yeah.
I
2007.
think Lakers Celtics was my first NBA finals
Yeah.
that I remember.
That one I watched. I didn't really watch the Spurs, but I remember seeing on Sports
Lakers
Center. and all that.
Celtics was huge.
I remember seeing on Sports Center the highlights from the games and stuff like of the Cavs getting swept, but I didn't really watch it.
Yeah, I didn't see that. They played the Spurs.
Yeah, they played the Spurs and got swept. And then I played I remember watching the finals with the Celtics and Lakers.
That was huge.
Yeah.
I need the NBA to come back. NBA and NFL football need to like come back tomorrow.
Yeah, I need NBA back. I need I like obviously football we need back, but like we really need the NBA back.
Yeah.
I'm excited for the football season this year, though, like more than I ever have been. I've been just getting more into it, like than I ever was, and I'm a Bears fan now because I like Fields a lot. Like I gravitate.
Nice.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, man. I'm so sorry for you.
Really?
It's gonna be a
You're a
long
Bears
year
fan.
as a fan.
You're a
Yeah.
Bears fan. You don't want to be a Bears fan. That's nothing but pain and suffering. You don't want
I
that.
do want to be because I believe in players, and then I joined the and Fields is going. He's already like really special, and their GM, I forgot his name, but he's making
Poles,
moves that I
baby.
think are really smart. What's his name?
Bulls, baby.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Ryan Poles. Arjun, I'm a Bears fan with you. I'm skeptical, but that's just because the Bears have done me dirty so wrong. But I think Poles is trying to build towards not this year, but next year being a real like big contender. And Fields, we're gonna see real early if Fields is the guy, and he can be.
I've been telling
If
all my
he
Bears
is.
fan friends this. I've been telling my Bears fan friends this. Like Fields is a good player, and he's going to have success in the NFL, just not with the Bears.
Give him more than Darnell Mooney. Give him DJ Moore and see what he
Yeah.
can do. Give him Claypool. Give him.
He had A-Rob.
Give him. Who's their tight end?
Did he have A-Rob?
Okay,
Cole Kmet,
yeah,
another
A-Rob, yeah, he
Arlington
had-
Heights
Yeah.
legend.
A-Rob now,
Spider
A-Rob,
baby.
There's a lot.
A-Rob during Fields' rookie year was not A-Rob of Jacksonville, though.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
A-Rob
he
of
was
Jacksonville
still
was a
wide
dog,
receiver 1, but
but
he's
not an
still
ideal
good.
wide receiver.
Luke, are you a Patriots fan?
Fuck no.
You're not.
I'm a 49ers fan. My
Okay,
family doesn't.
that's awesome.
My family doesn't give a shit about football, so I just pick my team based on Madden. And Patrick Willis is my favorite. Patrick Willis and like
That's
Frank
a-
Gore were my favorite players growing
Frank
up.
Gore.
That is a
On
great
San
call, Luke. That is-
Francisco.
I like Kaepernick
Hey,
a
Lord.
lot when he
Oh
Kaepernick
yeah, I
was
love
annoying.
Kaepernick too.
I
The
The
love
more I learn
Kaepernick.
about Luke, the more I love him more.
He beat the
49ers
Packers,
fan.
right, in the playoffs.
What's up?
Didn't he beat the Packers in the playoffs?
Yeah, he
A
had
lot
the
of
NFL,
times,
NFL
yeah.
rushing record, most yards in a game by a quarterback. He did it in the playoffs against the
Jackson, can
Packers.
we talk about the Packers and like talk about like what you think they're gonna do, and then also shift to the Rodgers and what you think he's gonna do? So like, where do you think Jordan Love's gonna take the Packers? I actually I don't know. I have no reason to say this. I think Jordan Love actually is going to be good. But what do you think?
I agree. Real quick, if Justin Fields is that guy, the Bears will have a Detroit Lions season and win 8 or 9 games. That's my take.
That's
But-
more than enough for
Yeah,
them. That,
We're not winning more than 9. Like our ceiling.
But if they have a
10
Lions
games,
year,
10.
because the Lions had a horrible, piss poor defense, but that offense was top 5.
I'm setting myself up for 8 wins.
So,
I think that's reasonable.
Bears fans.
Agreed.
Bears fans. I was talking to one of my friends, Bears fans, the other day, and he keeps trying to tell me that the Bears are going to win the fucking division.
Nope.
Can you please tell me that's not going to happen?
It's not going to happen because
Unless
there's
they have a
not enough
Lions
depth.
season.
Yeah, the
Unless,
Detroit Lions. The Detroit Lions are going to win the NFC North.
Yeah,
I think
I don't think they
Lions or Vikings. Even
Vikings are fake. The Vikings are fake.
Packers.
Yeah.
The Vikings are not fake.
They'll
They,
Vikings are far
dude,
from
yes,
fake.
they are. Yes,
Why
they
are they?
won. They
This
won
is hour 2 now.
unsustainably.
Welcome
They
to the
won
NFL
an
show.
unsustainably. They won too many one score and one possession games last year. Their actual record and their point differential was more reflective of a team that was like 8 and 9. Instead, they fucking won 13 games. They got lucky. They got a
And
whole
lost to the
bunch of
Giants in the first.
Yeah, and they
game of
lost to the
playoffs.
Giants in the first round because they aren't that good of a team. 'cause they're
So
similar to the Giants.
I have a question for you, or I actually have a question and then a follow-up question. So, who'd they draft in the first round this year, if you remember?
Well, at the
That wide
Vikings.
receiver from Bronny James's future alumni. Yeah,
Oh yeah, fucking what's his
Jordan
name?
Addison, right?
Yeah, from fucking Pittsburgh.
But I'm
USC.
from USC. I'm forgetting
I
who the
know,
best.
He was from Pittsburgh first. He was from Pittsburgh first, so he's from
Can
Pittsburgh.
you help me? Who's the best wide receiver in the NFL?
Oh, Justin Jefferson.
Oh, what team's he
thought it was-
on?
Yeah, but who's the
DJ
quarterback
Moore.
for the Vikings? Who's
Oh,
the
Kirk
quarterback?
Cousins.
Yeah, he fucking sucks.
Jefferson's the
You're
best.
telling the guy who can't win primetime games. He's like the guy who sucks against teams with winning records. Go ahead and look up his record in primetime
Well,
games. and look up
but
his
yeah,
record
but
against teams
but
with
they
winning
can
records.
still win the division like they did last year with Kirk Cousins.
They got
at the
lucky
helm.
last year to win the division. They are unsustainably lucky. They won too many close games. If you look at their actual expected record,
I'm
they were like
aware
an
of
8 and 9 team.
statistics, nerd.
Yeah,
I
they
get
got
it.
lucky.
I'm
They got
aware of
lucky.
statistics. But what I'm telling you is Kirk Cousins is more than able, and they have the best wide receiver in the league and one of the best young receivers in the league.
Why would I
So I'm
trust
just saying it's
Kirk, though?
plausible. It makes sense. They
They're
can
not
do
going to
it.
win it again. They're
Yeah,
not
I
going to
think
do it
they
again.
could do
the Vikings are definitely going to go for more than 10 wins.
They could
They're
do
going to
it.
win. They're going to go like 9 and 7 and be a wild card team, maybe. The Lions are
they'll
going to win
go-
the division.
I think they'll go
the
10 and
Detroit
7.
Lions. The Detroit Lions were the best team in the NFC North last year. They're going to win the division.
Aaron, the Falcons are, if Ritter's the guy, they're looking
Aaron, I'm
good.
sorry, dude.
But Jordan
I'm
Love,
sorry,
I think
man.
Jordan Love is, I think he's going to be fine. And if he's not fine, I worry our defense is, I worry the Packers roster is too talented that if Jordan Love isn't the guy, that we're going to still win like 7
The
games.
problem is you drafted a white edge rusher whose only highlights were against not even Northwestern. Any pro style tackle he faced, he was shut the fuck
You
down.
guys needed a receiver, and you still.
What about
ignored
Christian
it.
Watson?
What's wrong
Yeah,
with Jaden
Christian-
Reed in the second round and Christian Watson and Romeo Dobbs?
You guys need Romeo Dobbs.
Oh,
Christian
receivers. How
Watson,
about
and
my
Jalen
2 tight
Reed,
ends,
and
Luke
Jalen
Musgrave
Reed.
and Tucker Kraft? I got
That-
3 threats in this year's draft
This
class in the
doesn't-
first 2 rounds.
I
This
do like
doesn't-
Luke Musgraves. I
This
will say
doesn't
that.
inspire me. This doesn't.
But I
inspire
got
me.
3 new guys,
You're
and then I have Christian Watson
arguably
and
your
Romeo
best.
Dobbs.
Arguably, your number 1 receiver is Christian Watson. I'm sorry, but that doesn't inspire me, man.
Yeah, he's a star.
Let's say you go 8.
Brandon, we have 2. Our top 2 receivers are better than any receiver on your roster. Debo Samuel and Brandon Ayuk are better than any receiver the Packers have.
Ooh.
That's
Yeah,
not
that's
even that hard
fine.
of a take.
Well,
That's
because
like
the Falcon or the Niners won 13 games last year.
because we're the
so-
Niners, bro, and we can win games without quarterbacks because we have a better roster on offense and we have weapons that you guys.
I kind of
Aaron
believe
Jones.
in Christian Watson. I as a Bears fan, I believe in Christian
Yeah, Aaron
Watson.
Jones is
I
good.
The
think he's
Packers
quick
have one of the
and-
best offensive lines in the National Football League.
Yeah,
we have one of the
they
best talent-wise. We have one of the best defenses in the
They
National
They have a
Football
good
League,
roster. They have
and
a great,
we have
they
the
they a
best
great
1-2
roster.
punch.
But
at the running back position.
your receivers are not exactly inspiring me. And if you don't have a good quarterback, I don't know how well you're going to do. But like the Packers, if Jordan Love is the guy, the Packers win the division because like they have the most talented roster. I mean, the Vikings are. I mean, the Vikings have the most talented offense, but like the Packers have the most complete roster besides
Yeah.
quarterback. If Jordan Love is that guy, and he is at least on the level of Kirk Cousins, which is not that hard to do, they'll win the division.
But I think the Lions are going to win the division because
I need
I trust
Jordan Love to
believe
be
it or
like
not,
Daniel Jones.
I trust Jared Goff more than any other quarterback in this division right now.
He's
I
good.
like that. I like
Jared
that.
Goff's good.
I think Bears. If Bears get 8 wins, I'm celebrating because
that's a great season. If you guys
if
win
Fields
8 games.
doesn't work out, we're hopefully we'll have 2 first-round picks, and then find a way to trade up and get a quarter Caleb
And
Williams,
Marvin
Drake
Harrison.
May.
Yeah,
When you
like if Justin Fields doesn't work out, then you get a quarterback.
I have supreme faith in Justin Fields working out, though. So I think
I agree.
agree.
I agree. I agree. The Justin Fields hate was like way too much last year because it's like
he's a vegan, dude. I just don't trust him.
Dude, he was like one of the most 10 to 15 yards downfield in the middle of the field. He was one of the most accurate quarterbacks in the league.
That's what you're getting.
You just he's got to. You normally see after the quarterbacks take a leap after that sophomore year. We did see a little bit of a leap. He can run, but
his arm's huge.
He's got a cannon.
Yeah, he's got a cannon for an arm.
The only problem is, and I said this at him when he was at Ohio State, there's games where he just blinks and he just great examples of that is Ohio State against Indiana. It was 4K. You could watch it in 4K. Shout out Fox. But he had some plays that he just threw the ball middle of the field, and you're like, what are you doing? A lot of missed throws to Indiana DB.
He struggles throwing outside to the outside of the sideline. But he can throw. He was last year. There was this stat, and it was ranking quarterbacks based on how accurate they were throwing 15 yards on the middle of the field, and he was top 5 in the league in that. So the upside is there. It's there, and he's it's just the Bears needed to put a team around him, which they failed to do last year.
Cole Kmet.
Hopefully Eberflus doesn't have the Bears as the second worst defense in the NFL. That'd be
great.
He
He was supposed to be a defensive coach, so hopefully that improves, which you would think that it would.
Yeah, we did draft the D tackle, so that will help.
Why?
He does.
Who's the D tackle?
We don't have Gravon Dexter and the South Carolina
and Dexter
guy.
was he was a 5-star recruit who didn't really flounder at Florida. I'm not gonna he was good at Florida, but he wasn't he was supposed to dominate. And he didn't really do that. So they're buying his upside, which is fine because it's
super big the raw score, the raw athletic score, whatever.
Nose tackle, he'll play inside for the Bears.
The Bears got a big offensive line sign, right? Or draft.
Yeah. Darnell Wright.
And then
Darnell Wright was a big draft. Yeah. They picked him with the 10th pick. And he can play guard too.
This will be Eberflus's last year. And I think that really benefits the Bears because I don't know why, if Justin Fields is supposedly the next great mobile quarterback, why would my head coach be a defensive guy? When has that ever worked?
Because here's the thing. It doesn't matter. It honestly doesn't matter.
It actually really does.
No, because people get too worked up about hiring offensive coaches, and that's how you get Cliff Kingsbury. So it doesn't. If they're a good coach, they're a good coach. I'm not saying that Matt Eberflus is a good coach, but this whole we need to hire an offensive guy. We need to hire. No, you wouldn't. Stop it.
What was the Cardinals' record 2 years ago?
9-7.
Dude, what's
no,
the
they won
now?
double-digit games.
He inherited a good team.
Kyler Murray got injured.
He had DeAndre Hopkins. Dude, here's the thing.
Hopkins played 9 games.
No, listen. This guy, Cliff Kingsbury, couldn't even get a winning record at Texas Tech in college with Patrick Mahomes at quarterback. He is not an NFL coach. He is not. So,
but that's just one example. Kyle Shanahan.
Yeah, he's a great coach, but not everybody's Kyle Shanahan, bro. Not everybody's Sean McVay.
Not everybody is Cliff Kingsbury.
Cliff Kingsbury fucking sucks. There's
Exactly.
a reason why he's in Thailand right now, not taking NFL teams' phone calls because he fucking sucks.
Would you agree with you're better off? I'm better off if I'm the Bears. I'm better off going with a Cliff Kingsbury offensive-minded coach
you're not.
than Matt
You can just get a good offensive coordinator, dude. You don't. You can just get a good offensive coordinator.
Bears need to hire Dan Mullen as OC.
You just need an offensive coordinator.
Who's your OC? It's the former Packer, isn't it?
Fucking shit. Fucking it is, dude. Fucking
it's the former Packers quarterback coach.
Yeah, it is the fucking former.
I can't
Packers
think of his name.
Coach.
He's he's good.
Something or other, I think, right? Or is it not Luke? It is the former Packers QB coach.
Something
Luke Getsy. Yeah, Luke Getsy.
Yeah.
I was
spelled the wrong way.
Yeah, give
Yeah,
me
he spelled his name Brad, but whatever.
give me Dan Mullen from Florida. He's
Yeah, I
one
could
of the
talk
best
football for, like,
offensive
days.
coordinators, and he's one of the best play callers in football, and I will say that. Look what he did.
Yeah, I mean,
with
yeah,
UF
like I'll give you that. I'll
in
give you that.
06.
Look
In
at what he
06
did
and
at
08,
UF.
and then 06, 08, then
Everyone's
Mississippi
running to
State.
check that.
And then look what he did with Kyle Trask, but he just can't recruit and can't coach a college team.
That's why he's not. Yeah, exactly. That's why he's not a head coach. That's why he's a play caller.
Yeah,
Because like
he's
some
like
guys
a
are just
Lewski.
play callers. That's the
He's
thing. Like Cliff
QB1.
Kingsbury, that is literally Cliff Kingsbury. He can call plays. Good, Cliff Kingsbury is not a fucking head coach. There's a reason why he's failed everywhere he's gone because he is not a head
You
coach.
really hate Cliff Kingsbury.
No, I don't.
do.
I mean, like, I don't hate him. I just remember coaching. I mean, like, I watched Big 12 football every week. I'm a
I
KU
didn't
football
realize that
fan.
he didn't get a winning record with Mahomes. That's pretty.
Yeah, he didn't get a winning record with Mahomes.
Really bad.
Baker Mayfield was also on that team and transferred to OU during Cliff Kingsbury's tenure.
Dude, he was horrible at their record was he went 35-40
Who Cliff?
at Texas Tech.
Yeah, Cliff was bad. Cliff
He had
was
two
the
winning
USC.
seasons.
Yeah.
Cliff was the USC offensive coordinator for 3 weeks, but then he got the Arizona Cardinals head coaching job because he failed upwards, basically.
So
'Cause he
why do you hire him if you're Arizona? What's
Because
the
Sean
allure?
McVay, because everybody was trying to hire the next Sean McVay. That's why. Because he knew
He thought
Sean
he was
McVay.
genius offensive.
This was the same. This was the same offseason that Matt LaFleur got a head coaching job. I'm sure you're a big fan of him, Jackson.
Yeah.
Who else
I am
got a
big
head?
fan of-
Yeah, like who else got a head coaching job besides Matt LaFleur and Cliff Kingsbury?
The Chargers coach.
Chargers coach. Yep, Chargers coach. Brandon Staley got a job. Fuck, dude, there was somebody else that I'm blanking on in that summer. Because the next year people did more of the same thing. Because it's just like if you know Sean McVay and you're an assistant for Sean McVay or you know Kyle Shanahan, you're getting a job. So teams just take 49ers and Rams assistants now. Because instead of like taking guys
it's
that
like
they knew,
the
it's just like
Celtics.
it's just like, oh, let's just take their assistants. So like now we like lost D'Amico Ryans, like Robert Saleh left the year before. Like,
D'Amico Ryans was a huge loss, but I thought Saleh was a loss.
yeah,
too.
Saleh was a loss too. D'Amico Ryans is fine. It just all depends on how we replace him. But like, the Texans have been having a great offseason, man. They did well in the draft. They got D'Amico Ryans.
Who's their quarterback?
CJ Stroud.
Bryce Young.
Oh,
CJ
Stroud. They drafted Stroud. They drafted Stroud.
Then
It
they
was
got the
Davis-
best player.
It was
Will
General
Anderson.
Mills, Davis Mills last year.
That it was so bad.
I don't know if people have noticed, but like normally drafting a top pick really helps your defense. Like if you draft like one of the best defensive generations.
Some would say that, yes.
Yeah, and like Will Anderson was.
Yeah, Will Anderson would have been the number one pick if there wasn't quarterbacks. But,
Yeah,
but like he was on the big boards, he was the top guy.
He should have won the Heisman as a sophomore and
Yeah.
as a defensive player. I'll stick to that.
Pretty much, yeah.
So I'm all in on Will Anderson, and I think I think the Texans can be superstar studs in a couple years. The Houston's on.
They won the offseason. 100% they had the best offseason of any team.
Yeah, they got a superstar running back in Dameon Pierce.
They traded back up. They have so many picks, so they said, fuck it, we'll trade back up into the top 3, and now we get both CJ Stroud and Will Anderson to this team. They got exactly what they needed.
They just don't interest me yet, but they will this
Well,
year.
I mean, it's the Texans. They are a cursed organization.
I'm glad we're in football talk.
What kind of coffee you got there, Jackson? The cold brew?
Yeah.
Nice,
I need to get a coffee.
All right, boys. Well, I think I'm about to get out of here. We're gonna run some errands.
Go run those errands.
Good football talk at the end of the NBA show. I
Yeah,
loved it.
no, this
we
is
need
hour
football
2.
back. We fucking need football back.
I want football back more than basketball, man. The playoffs burnt me out. I'm actually completely done with it.
We're fine with the rest for basketball, but like football, we've been craving since the fucking Super Bowl. I don't know about you, but ever since Brock Purdy's UCL gave out on him, I've been craving.
I've been waiting for football since the last week of the season against Detroit.
Yeah, but that's because your team's a poverty franchise who won't make the playoffs. But you know,
the Bulls are in fucking purgatory. You're in purgatory.
All right, I'll see you boys. I'll see you boys tomorrow.
Yeah.
See you, Luke.
Nick, guess where I'm going today?
Ooh, Sarasota?
No, I'm just going to the cave. I'm not that excited.
Oh, of
for it.
course.
It's just
Nice,
Austin.
man. That's gonna be so much fun. Oh my god, I'm buying my ticket to come back down there and play with you guys. Can't wait.
Arjun, I'm back in town in like 10 days.
Oh, sweet.
I'll be back for 10 days, so I'll have to see if something can happen.
For sure.
Yeah.
The only thing that kind of sucks with that is I'm headed to roster for a bit. My brother and stuff are back home, so
Some shit. All right.
So,
All right.
uh,
Yeah. Thanks for coming on.
what's the cave you're talking about?
It's just a golf sim that Nick hates.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's over here.
Or no, I like the cave.
It is
I
nice.
Like
It's
I like.
just
I don't like
regular
part of
golf.
it. Yeah,
Yeah,
but it's hot out, so
it's hot out.
Yeah, I gotta
People
get
have
golfing too. I'm gonna golf a lot when I'm home for a bit. And,
Oh, nice.
I haven't
Yeah.
golfed at all like this whole season. Like I just looking forward to just shooting
You
a
got
9-holer.
you got no clubs, right?
I use my
50.
dad's club, so
But like with you right now?
yeah, no,
Yeah, they're home.
yeah,
Yeah. So you couldn't even like go to the range.
yeah,
I
exactly.
guess can't even really go to the range. Do people take the train to go to that range?
The diversity one.
Yeah.
I've seen them.
Do
Probably.
they? Yeah.
Yeah, that bikes. I see the city bikes. People with their clubs.
Oh, really? I would feel like that could tip.
Yeah.
I
If you
only
guys
one
have
strap
one
on.
golf tip to improve my game, what would it be?
Course management.
Yeah. I would say if like a swing tip, without saying your swing, make it as simple as possible. And like simple and simple and smooth. Because at the end of the day, like and short,
I'm gonna
simple,
buy
smooth,
that.
short, simple, smooth, short.
Something that's like repeatable.
Yeah, repeatable. Like once you start to get like simple and short kind of mastered, get it, then start swinging hard, and then it becomes an easy game.
Okay. Sometimes I like try to swing for the fences.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it can be good because sometimes that helps, but it's a tough.
I was
game.
doing that last year when I had a draw. I'd just try and swing as hard as possible.
If you can play a draw and have an inside club path, like that's pretty easy because all you have to do is turn your hips and it goes one direction. But
then those
Awesome.
snappies were
Mhm.
a little too tough. The snap hooks were a little too common.
Yeah.
All I have is my drive. I always hit it, and I try to like make up for the slice.
Mhm.
Slice is like when it goes right?
Yeah,
So I try
Shut
to
the
make up for that. So I try to like get it in the fairway, but like aim all the way left so it perfectly goes there, and it's like cuts off like 100 yards. So that's a big problem. I feel like whenever I have a good drive to start off the hole, like the rest of the hole is just really smooth. And if I have a really shitty like first shot, like which makes sense, but like it just like goes to shit.
yeah.
What I've
Such
experienced.
The way she goes. I shot 75 last week.
Wow.
Which was cool.
Really good. Yeah.
I parred the first 7 holes.
Whew.
It was
That is-
crazy.
I haven't shot. I didn't shoot 75. I haven't really played a full round of golf in a while
Really?
because I'm mental midget. But
I get too tired to play 18. I always just play 9. Like 18 is taxing.
it really is.
I don't know.
I've started to have to bring snacks in order to like keep me interested.
That's a good one. Either snacks or drugs. I think that's the only way.
Yeah.
Alcohol.
Yeah.
or-
Booze helps.
Well, but then you just don't like take it. Like if you're playing with people, you just don't take it seriously anymore. Like after you start
Yeah.
second claw or like your third claw, you're not taking anything seriously. Like you laugh at your shots and
It becomes lackadaisical.
I've been told I need nicotine. Nicotine would help me while I play golf.
focus.
Yeah.
You'd have some nicotine gum running through your stream.
You
Ooh,
could
that might be-
run some
yeah.
nicotine go.
You know. I know
That's the
Jackson
next way.
Zins. Those are pretty good. Those are crazy though. Like if you don't do them for a while, they like those like they really like burn. But they
I gotta
get-
stop. I gotta stop zinning. I got a dentist.
on,
coming
like
up.
took a Zin or something, and he was like almost throwing up from it. I don't know if you
Who
remember.
was Rohan?
And he was like took one
Oh
of his.
my-
He was like just
Dude,
like
anytime you give a zin to Minaj or Rohan, they just it's like
he was like,
they're like squeezing it out. It's like dripping and drooling.
Yeah.
Those things are gross when you haven't, and a 6% when you've like never zin. Those things are disgusting.
yeah.
You get
They get the
dizzy.
job
And,
done. They get the job done for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I always feel like I'm dying.
Once you
When it
build up, you
goes.
got to start at 3. And
And that's,
when I first started zinning, I spit it.
yeah.
This sounds funny, but I didn't start swallowing till like the end of college.
Nice.
Just a lot of context.
I think it normally happens. I think that's for most people. They don't start swallowing till the end.
Yeah.
They're like, yeah, it tastes nice. I don't mind it. So
You just let those toxins drip down your throat.
yeah, you're just like every other sorority girl.
Yeah, right.
Okay,
Like every other bitch.
no, it's actually not disgusting to swallow.
I mean, yeah, if there's love, especially.
Yeah, then I
love
want to swallow.
zins. So, yeah. Arjun, what are you gonna eat for lunch today?
Great question. Probably I don't really eat lunch, so I just eat breakfast and dinner, and then have snacks between.
I gotcha. Yeah.
Because when I eat lunch, like I don't have the amount of food that I want, like, because then I can't have as much food for dinner, and then I don't know. I like to snack throughout the day, like so. Eating lunch is cool for me. But
Yeah.
what about you? Are you planning on anything?
Probably just make some eggs.
Good one.
Probably go for a little walk after this. Make some eggs.
So
Yeah.
not
I got to be fed before the cave because that's when it gets dicey. That's when I could knock like 3 Happy Dads back, and then you get even a little bit more dicey, and it's like, give me something greasy.
Yeah. Then you ordered the $17 nachos or something.
Dude, I'm on the horrible. I told you I told Cyro I had 5 Guys on Sunday for lunch, and then I had a Domino's pizza for dinner. And then, so I followed it up last night with Culver's, and I don't know what's happening, and I gotta get back on. But that food, like greasy food, like a cheeseburger,
Stop.
dude, it's so good.
I had 5 Guys the other week. A couple weeks ago. Dude, it is so fucking good.
It's
It's
incredible.
my favorite burger restaurant. Better than In-N-Out.
Yeah,
It's amazing.
it's just the best.
It's a great fast food burger.
Oh, dude, I want to.
I wouldn't call it fast food though. Yeah.
Yeah, I just get
It's not fast
pickles and onions on it, and that's it. And then the cheese.
Pickles on it. Nice. I do straight ketchup and cheese.
I don't like tomatoes on it because tomato, like, I don't know, makes it like.
Oh, it can like make the flavor less. It can like water down the flavor.
Yeah, exactly. It waters it down.
Yeah.
I don't want a salad.
Yeah, fair. Yeah.
Just yeah. Damn, dude, I might have to rethink these eggs.
What do you have to
Eggs, dude, the eggs will slap.
Well, now I
Eggs are
kind of
good.
want like a sandwich.
Make
Why
your
do
egg
you
sandwich.
eat eggs, dude? Just cook them and eat them. What the fuck?
I haven't really eaten eggs since I moved.
Really?
I don't like them as much. I need to learn how to make an omelet better.
Go eggs, bacon, like get some bacon, and then bread.
I don't
Make a
like eating
breakfast
breakfast.
sandwich.
Though. I don't like eating breakfast. I don't. So I love breakfast sandwiches, but I don't really like eating breakfast.
You could just eat a yogurt or something instead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Oh, today, yeah, I'll figure it out.
Well,
Yeah.
well, I have to hop off. I gotta go caddy. Gotta go make the big
Oh,
bucks.
nice.
And then golf. So
Oh, cool.
it was a pleasure seeing you, Arjun. Please
Yeah,
hop on.
thank you.
This was an
Yeah,
awesome
me
time
too.
for me to hop on too. Jackson, it was good seeing your face.
Yeah, nice seeing you.
Would love to